Hello, this is Mr. Taylor with Young Engineers. So today, this is a recap of Monday the 5th. All right, once again, vector graphics. Vector graphics are the representation images based on mathematical expressions, okay? The graphics are based on vectors known as paths, which lead through locations known as points or nodes. There are other types of graphics, such as JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, etc., but these are pixels-based imaging and also known as raster formatting. Vector graphics comprise the paths defined by start and endpoints with other points, curves, angles along the way. They use simple geometric shapes such as points, lines, and curves, and polygons are combined to represent larger or more complex shapes and diagrams. You notice they're layered here. Unlike raster graphics, vector graphics can be expanded and they don't become pixelated when they're resized. They stay smooth and clean. All right, here you can see the comparison between bitmap and vector. This is the reason why vector graphics are used as logos, because they can be scaled to much larger sizes as its counterpart. Okay, so let's say you need a duck graphic for a checker. You want a vector graphic so that you can make any costumes. So you go to advanced search. So when I search, what I want to point out is you go to images, and then you go to options, advanced search. And then we're going to do SVG file for vector graphic files, and then we're going to use duck. Now, it's recommended that you use something that doesn't have a lot of extra shapes, kind of like the goose at the bottom, because when you import this file in, you're going to see all those lines. All right, I imported into TinkerCAD, but I want to not use the presettings, which is a scale 100% height of 10 millimeters. I want to use scale of 10% height of 4, so it comes in. Now, what we're going to be doing, what we did in class on Monday, was make a checker. So we'll take that vector graphic, and I will make my duck about 50 by 50, and then I'm going to bring in a cylinder, excuse me, a cylinder, and I'm going to size it. It's recommend you use your ruler, and that is going to be about 50 by 50 by 8, and then place that on top of it. All right. Now, to make sure this is centered, use the tools that we went over last class, and this will help you align it. All right, so let's walk through this. I'm going to log into my TinkerCAD. So here's an example. All right, so I'm going to go down and look at these checkers I worked on during class. Now, while we're waiting for this to load, make sure you save your project with your first and last name and the name of it. All right. Now, with this being said, if you want to save your work or change the name, you go up to Design, Properties, all right, and here you can put your name. Make sure you put your name and Yeot 5th and 6th grade, okay? All right, so I save my work here. So now, also, it's recommended that you go to Design and then go to if TinkerCAD site would work correctly, that'd be wonderful. But I can go to Download for 3D Printing, and we want to use STL. You will load your STL file onto Edmodo, and then we can start printing them here at school or for your next class. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.